Sensational. It is the most exquisite, fragrant, beautiful lavender, you guys. You can't even believe the size of these. Oh, the fragrance coming off these. Are you kidding me? You guys, if you want to try, oh, I love it. I love lavender anyway, but look at the lavender fields. You can go, and normally when you think of lavender, you don't get big, huge, look at the size of the blooms on the lavender.
That is what's so amazing about this particular variety.
Look at this.
Colleen, it's so exciting that we get to do this because Sensational is a brand new variety. It was bred in the USA for the American market. Most lavenders that we know of, they're French or they're English or sometimes they're Spanish.
Right.
This one, and that's where their origin is, but this is a cross between a French lavender and an English lavender, and it's been bred to survive well in our climates here in the US and for our market. And so another thing that we see being bred into this, which is what I'm so excited about, is how big those flowers are.
Right.
They are just enormous. Like
and Rochelle,
you haven't seen, I know you haven't seen this before because this is the first of its kind. We are bringing this to market. By the way, leaf and petal is the only way you can get this.
Smells so good. I cannot believe the fragrance.
Until next year, unless you get it here. So it's Sensational. We have the exclusive rights to it and those ginormous flowers, which by the way means you get more oils, more scents.
If you guys could be here in the studio and smell the lavender fragrance coming off this gorgeous plant, you can't even believe it. It's $17.95 if you'd like yours. The beauty of this, you know, lavender is having a moment. I mean, everybody loves lavender. It's soothing, it's tranquil, it's exquisite to look at and to smell, but you're seeing it used in cooking, lavender lemonade, lavender tea, lavender used for spices. And I don't know where you buy fresh lavender, frankly. Where are you gonna go even buy that to use? You can make your own little lavender sachets. I mean, have fun with it because this is special. It's unlike anything I'd ever seen. And we all love lavender. I'd never seen just these beautiful, just full, lovely, fragrant, like the lavender. You could smell the lavender oil, right? I put some on my hands. Oh, my hands smell so good just from that lavender oil.
I wish I was there with you. I sprayed some lavender around my office just because I love the smell and I love having that just to get in the mood here, but I can imagine what that smells like down there.
It's beautiful. It really is. It's very special. And I like what you said, because a lot of times you hear about the English lavender or the French lavender or the Spanish lavender, but this is an American native plant to us.
It's not native. It's not native, but it's bred for the American market.
Oh, it's bred for the American. I see. Yeah. So what does that mean if it's bred for the United States?
So we have different growing conditions than England. You know, the U.S. is not like England. It's not like the south of France. A lot of American gardeners want something and need something a little bit different in their garden. We need things to be very tolerant of a wide range of growing conditions because we have such a huge range of conditions in this country. We think about England and think about France. They're very similar to themselves, you know. So we need something that's going to work for everybody. So that's one of the really great things about this is it's a nice compact variety. It's going to get about 12 inches tall. It's going to be at 30 inches with those blooms, but it's going to work for gardeners that are in humid areas, dry areas. It's very tolerant of wetter soils as well as drier soils. Lavender is typically very wants dry soils. So this one, if you have a heavy soil, so some people in the U.S. market, we have a hard time growing. I know I've had trouble growing some French lavenders in my garden because it's not tolerant of all of our conditions.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what you did here. I'm going to put it in a pot. I want this on my deck so that when I'm sitting out on the deck, I can have this. You can move it around. You can have it next to you. It's so lovely. It smells so amazingly great. And I think because you're getting these bigger blooms, you are getting more fragrance. And it's really special, I have to say. If you'd like to try it, please use express ordering. We are extremely busy. A lot of people are jumping in to try to get theirs home. When we get it home, it's going to come as a smaller plant, right? It's going to come as a smaller plant. Like and then you can plant this in your garden or you can put it right in a pot, right?
You know what? And I would say if you're going to buy one, I would definitely put it in a pot. Even if you buy two, I would probably put it in a pot because I like that idea of moving it around and having it next to you wherever you are in the garden. Because lavender to me is just, it's just that relaxing scent. It's, you know, it's what we put under our pillows if we want to induce sleep and just feel calmer. So I want to be able to move it. And this one really is great for a container. It's sized for a container so that and not a huge container at that. The other thing that I really want to I'm sure you can see it if you look closely. When the lavender buds start to come on this one, they're really pretty because they're really dark purple, which is really kind of unique. And then as they mature, they come into what you can probably see there on your plant is that they get a lighter, prettier blue purple. And so you get that range, which I just also think is so gorgeous. The buds plus the blooms in those 2 shades of purple. They're stunning.
They really are. I know that we are almost out of time here. I do want to mention that if you can use express ordering, you may want to get more than one. I mean, you might want to start with one, but definitely get yours today. Make your first flex payment of $2.99. $2.99 is the flex pay. We will send your beautiful lavender plant home to you. I can't wait for you to experience it. When you will see, I mean, it's just unbelievable. I wish you were here. I wish you were here to smell this because it is really quite remarkable. I want to take this from set to set with me. It smells so wonderful.
It's
Rochelle,
like a spa in a pot.
That's right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you Skyping in today. Please take care. Hope
You
that
too.
snow melts up there in Boston. Take care. All right. Thank you, everybody. The hibiscus, before we move along, I just want to check on the hibiscus. I know we talked about that prior, where you get the 2 big, gorgeous mambo hibiscus bloom plants. Both of those are still available to you.